Now, the European Union has pledged nearly 94 billion rand to mainly fund just energy transition projects in South Africa. The remarks were made at what is the 8th SA-EU summit held in Cape Town yesterday. US President Donald Trump recently withdrew participation from the Just Energy Transition deal. The program is meant to help countries such as South Africa, as well as Indonesia, to move away from coal. Ziyanda Ngcobo has the details.
South Africa and the European Union have both been on the receiving end of US President Donald Trump's administration. Aid has been cut to our country, while the EU has felt the wrath of trade tariffs. President Cyril Ramaphosa says the SA-EU gathering was a long time coming and has nothing to do with the rise in geopolitical tensions. He says the event presents an opportunity to strengthen mutual cooperation and deepen economic trade.
We welcome the announcement by the European Union of a global gateway investment package of some 4.7 billion euros, amounting to 94 billion rand, to assist strategic and to support strategic investment projects in our country. The investment package covers areas such as critical raw material processing, green hydrogen, renewable energy transport and digital infrastructure, local vaccine and pharmaceutical production, and the resources for skills development.
The European Union and South Africa are currently working on a memorandum of understanding, which both parties are hoping to conclude by the time we host the G20 summit in November. The EU Commission President, Ursula von der Leyen, pledged billions to finance climate change resilience, Africa's connectivity ambitions, and pharmaceutical manufacturing. Von der Leyen was asked about how the trading bloc plans to reduce reliance on the United States. It comes as Trump on Thursday threatened a 200% tariff on champagne and other alcoholic beverages in retaliation for EU tariffs on steel and aluminium.
We don't like tariffs because we think that tariffs are taxes and they are bad for business and they are bad for consumers. We've always said that we will at the same time defend our interest. We've said it and we've shown it. But at the same time, I also want to emphasize that we are open for negotiations.
Ramaphosa was asked about the possible consequences of SADC troops withdrawing from the conflict-hit eastern DRC. He would not be drawn on the exact timelines of when South African soldiers will be back home.
The exit or the withdrawal, better still, is going to be a phased withdrawal from the DRC, and it will take into account the existing conditions as they evolve on the ground. Yes, the situation is precarious, but the peace as it is now is holding, and we're hoping to consolidate that as the withdrawal process moves on. One of the other issues that will consolidate that is the commencement of negotiations and talks between state actors as well as non-state actors. We see this as one of those initiatives or interventions that are going to make sure that there is peace in the Eastern DRC.
On the Russia-Ukraine war, both Pretoria and Brussels agree that a path to peace could be near, with both sides being urged to uphold their side should a deal be reached on a proposed temporary ceasefire. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Cape Town.